guys, I know I haven't posted a video in quite some time. I'm sorry about that. I've just been so busy, and today it's raining, as you can see the sky, and I'm wearing my new boyfriend's jacket. Got this really cute necklace. Has a crown on it somewhere on here, and it says his queen, and then his says her king. And I thought I'd make this video today to tell the world and to tell my boyfriend why I chose him in the first place, why I love him to death, why he's the one I think is the fucking one. So let's get started. So I go to Job Corps. If you guys don't know what Job Corps is where you can get extra training. You can also go and get your high school diploma and GED there, and it's a great program. It's an amazing program. And in my CPP group, which is career preparation period, there's about 14 of us there, and off the bat I saw this girl who I was like, she reminds me of somebody. She reminded me of my ex so much, and I think that's why I got along with her so well. And you know, I wanted to become really, really good friends with her. And then, you know, I don't really talk to the people who speak Spanish. You know, I really didn't engage with them too much. But I started talking to this guy. Found out his name was CJ. And one time I hiccuped really, really hard. And he was like, ow, that sounded painful. And then I started laughing my ass off. And he was like, damn, you have an adorable laugh. And then I blush like... I am turning fucking red like a tomato, and that's when I started having feelings for this guy, you know. And I was just like, I think my laugh is terrible, okay? I don't think my laugh is adorable, but when I heard him say, damn, your laugh is adorable, even though he tells me he wasn't flirting with me, I feel like a tiny bit he was. He just didn't fucking realize it, that he was. And I was like, oh damn. And then as we got more into our CPP, a lot of times, because I knew how to do like Word, PowerPoint, and like all this other stuff that he didn't know how to do, I started to help him on that. And then I started getting more comfortable with him, where I could make my stupid ass jokes and I'd laugh my fucking ass off. And me being able to be more comfortable with him to make my dumbass jokes, dumbass shit, dumbass stuff, I really started to like him. But I was scared to tell him because I've never been the one to tell my feelings first. I've always had it where the guy will tell their feelings. And so I waited, and this will be about 4 weeks as of tomorrow, about 4 weeks-ish. I was with my now ex-friend. I was hanging out with her at the mall, and I was like, should I just tell CJ? Well, no, first, she took my phone. And, you know, I thought for, like, all of my CPP, which was 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks. I thought about it and said, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? Sorry, it's raining right now, by the way, guys. Should I tell him? Should I not tell him? What the fuck should I do? And so, I'm hanging out with my best friend, my best girlfriend at the time. And we were at the mall, and I was like, hey, should I tell him that I like him? She's like, here, give me your phone. So I gave her my phone, and she texted him and saying, hey, you know, I said, hey, my friend has a question. Can she ask you it? And she was like, he's like, yeah. So she texted him saying, do you have a crush on Hannah? And he's like, no. And then I get my phone back finally, and he's like, are you for real? Like, is this really a real person asking? Or are you just like fucking with me? And I said, no. But I will tell you this, I do have a fucking crush on you. I do really like you. And he's like, if you're fucking with me, you better stop. And I was like, no. I swear on my fucking grandma's grave, basically, that I have a crush on you and that I really, really like you. And yeah, it was hard at first for him to really take it all in because it's been so long since he's been in a relationship. And so I told him how I felt. Told him that it started when he told me that my laugh was adorable and how it made me blush so fucking bad. And he had a lot of conditions, a lot of questions like, Why would somebody like me, because of my baggage, why would somebody want to choose me to be with them in a relationship way when I'm going through all this fucking shit? Who would want to take that on? And I look at it and I'm like, I tell him, we all have baggage. We all have problems. And don't get me wrong, like, I have my baggage too. I got a lot of shit going on. But I like to take on the people who have the most baggage so that I can help them through their problems. I told him at one point that I would take a fucking goddamn bullet for him. Like, he doesn't understand when I say that he's the love of my life. I've never had these feelings towards anyone. When I kiss him, I feel like there's no problem in the world. I feel like all of my problems are gone. I picked him because I saw him as a real man. I saw him as somebody who would be there by my side, somebody who understands me, somebody who is, willing to tell me when I'm wrong, tell me when I'm right, and I'll do the same for him. And I started falling for him the first week of CPP. The first week, I would say like 3 days after I was at Job Corps, I was falling head over heels for him. And each and every day that me and him are together, the longer we are, the stronger my feelings get, the stronger I love him, the stronger I want a future with him. I love him no matter if he's transgendered or not. That, to me, doesn't matter, because that doesn't make his personality. Him being transgender doesn't make who he is in the inside. I don't love him just because of being transgendered. I love him because he's a sweet, kind, caring, loving person. He is somebody who can make me laugh to the point where I snort. He makes me feel like I have worth on this earth, that being on this earth, I have a purpose. And I know it's hard for him to see it, but I truly fucking love him to death. I fucking walked in a rainstorm for him. I'll buy him drinks when I can afford it, I'll tell him how much of a man he is, tell him how much I love him, tell him how much he means to me, and trust me, if it was down to him or me, I would fucking take that bullet to save his goddamn life. I know that a lot of you may not understand what I mean when I say that I love him, no matter if he's part of the LGBTQ community, no matter if he's transgendered, because that doesn't identify how he's gonna treat me. Just because he's transgendered doesn't mean he's gonna treat me differently. I love him to death, to the point where if I have to cut my fucking family out of my life to really be able to be with him, then that's what I'm going to fucking do, because nobody is gonna get between my love. Somebody who I want to have kids with, somebody who I want to spend the rest of my life with, somebody who I want to wake up next to and be able to say, well, good morning, handsome, hope you slept good, have a good day at work. Somebody who I could come home to and just talk to them about my day and play video games with, even though I'm terrible at video games. And tomorrow makes 4 fucking amazing weeks that I have been with him. I've never felt these strong feelings with any other relationship. I know this is the one, and I know it's hard for him to see, but if I lost him, if he wasn't in my life, I honestly wouldn't know what to do with my fucking life. I'd probably lose all hope. I probably wouldn't know what to do next in my life, because I don't want to stand by myself without him by my side. I don't want him to go through something hard and not have me there by his side to support him, to be there, to be a lending arm, shoulder, ear. Because you know what, CJ, my love, my life, my everything, my universe, I fucking love you. I fucking love you. And I will fucking scream that to the world. I love you. I love you so, so much. I hope this video helped explain a little bit more